Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Italy.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
It's not a defender at all. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Aimed beyond the defence. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Pele, Tchouaméni, that's a sharp pass. Nesta cuts it out. Thuram. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gives it back. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Haaland tries to play it through, and it's been played through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a cute ball. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in. Pele. And that's a dangerous ball. And that has been clubbed away. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Italy, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini. Rummenigge. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Well read, nice interception. Pele. Now it's Haaland, and it's Scholes. Cleared without complication. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. It's a searching pass. Italy have got it back, and they'll have another go. And he's intervened well there. 30 minutes gone. Tchouaméni.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's a sharp little ball here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge. Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. Played into space. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. And he plays one through. Now it's Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And smartly reclaimed. That's been cut out, well played. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Played in by Roberto Carlos. It's run loose here. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos. There's the header! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Roberto Carlos. That ball looks a good one.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Pelé. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Thuram calmly anticipates. No, it's come to nothing. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Italy still this single goal behind. Tchouaméni. Thuram. Always onto this. Gerrard. Beckenbauer. Haaland. And this is Scholes. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Eto'o in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! No mistake! Italy are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Italy grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gerrard, he's in plenty of space here. Buffon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Haaland, Cristiano Ronaldo. Buffon claims comfortably. Italy do have a chance to counter here.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great ball, and he's in here. That's a good ball. Eto'o. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Moved on forwards. Searching pass he's played there. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Ambitious ball here. Played into space. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's in a great position here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Messi. Vinicius Junior. Nice-looking ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nesta gets over and intercepts. A probing pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Roberto Carlos delivers. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, that's superb. Oh, shooting chance! And he can clear it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cleared without complication. Van Basten. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, well played.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence.
It's Luis Suarez! Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to belt it away. It'll be a throw-in. Bergomi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's onside. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Oh, terrible pass. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That has not gone well. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. And that is masterful defending. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rummenigge.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Italy are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rummenigge is onto this. Italy have it back and can go again. Vinicius Junior, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Pelé. Bergomi. To Guardiola. Now it's Pelé. And no, that was never going to make it. Played into space. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Gullit. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pelé receives it in a wide position. There's the header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind, simply...
And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Italy will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Italy are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Header! And he's straight offside. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bergomi. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram makes the interception. Messi. And it's Gullit. Looking for a runner. Incoming to chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Thuram. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in by Van Basten. And the shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not the most accurate pass. Played back in. Gullit. Zanetti. Looking to go deep. Well read. And the danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Gullit. Gets a good foot in there. Eto'o. And this is Messi. Shot could be on. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they've got rid. Short changes him with that pass. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Great chance! Rijkaard with the clearance. Rummenigge. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Thuram. And it's Bergomi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Zanetti. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ball is over the line.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 18, numero 6, Eto'o. Lasciano il campo.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ambitious ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That has been cut short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il...
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
And it's Tchouaméni. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Rummenigge! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
It's
recupero.
really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Schneider. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van de Ven. That's headed upfield. Messi. Now it's Messi. Played out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan e Italia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kaká. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
Hernes. Here's Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Kaká chips it through. Oh, well played, well played. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernes. Great, and a chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. Kaká. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pelé.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. Looking for option. Oh, shooting chance! Pass somewhat off target. Hernes. Searching pass he's played there. Delivers the ball.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Vinicius Junior. Here's Tchouaméni. Kaká. Hernes. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan with the corner, there first. Pirlo plays it short. Now it's Pirlo. Played into the middle. He's got two!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaká. That's a super give and go. That is good strength. Plays a sharp little ball here. Thuram. And it's Pirlo. And he's forced to go back. Vieira. A probing pass. That's good vision. Maldini gets across to intercept that. He's got away. A header! That's a half-decent try.
Rummenigge is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Vieira. Now Pirlo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Vieira.
Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Knocks it out wide. That'll be a throw-in. Hernes. Vitinha is fouled. Maldini cuts it out. Kaká. Pirlo. Kaká. Now it's Eto'o. Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pelé. And that's another good win of the ball. Kaká. And he's had it nicked away. Vitinha. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's good play. Kaká. Thuram. Kaká. That's Vieira. It's a threatening ball. That's tidy. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was...
Kaká!
Kaká just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Pirlo. Kaká. And it's Pirlo. Spread it left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Pirlo. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Backward it goes. Now that looks a decent ball. Pelé. Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Pirlo. Kaká. Hernes touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
It's a good foot in there. Neymar! Pirlo. Looking for the run. Turns and goes back. Played out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? And that's a good ball. Great chance! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Harness! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Neymar. Great vision. And that was very necessary.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cannavaro receives it in a wide position. And this is Eto'o. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
So
24,
this to restore parity.
Eto'o. Numero 22, Kaká. Numero 11, Neymar.
And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nesta clears it away. Pelé, Ronaldinho. It's a goal kick. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Hangs one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass.
Ci saranno 3
Board
minuti di
shows there will be
recupero.
3 extra minutes. Played back in. Cruyff. Pelé. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, important interception. Xabi Alonso gets good distance on it. So that's it is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.